What's up, guys? Time to show off yet another Kraken 2.1 that'll be available. This one is done in this really cool sterile dial. It's in a nice green color. Let's move this over a little bit here. I don't like how I was sitting. All right, so we got a nice matte green color with silver accents. Threw on the silver Kraken down there, silver handset. Did a polished 100 case, so I went and grabbed a polished aggressive shark tooth. I really like this green insert. So this is a resin filled insert, so primarily it's a nice dark green, but at different angles, when that shines off of it, it complements that green really well. So straight on, you still get both colors, but it is primarily a darker green insert. But it has nice hints of that light color and matched quite well with it. So paired those up together. Anchor engraved milled crown and milled caseback. And this is on a custom strap from Mr. Tuan Vu over HT Straps. This is a 22 that tapers into a 20. You got a 20 millimeter preview buckle there with another little crack in there on the end. For a nice little classy seafoam green. I don't even know if that's the right color, but it's just a really good looking green. Bezel on it will turn left, it'll turn right. It is a tension ring bezel. It is on there decently tight. It will only move if you want it to move. Automatic mechanical. Got a rotor in the back, and as you're moving, it's moving and keeping your time throughout the day. But before you put it on, before you set the time, wind it just a little bit. How you do that is you back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't wind it, but it is a lot easier to keep your fingers spacing and go back and forth. You do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on. Then mix it with your rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day. If you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you're going to max out that 31-hour plus power reserve on it. Normally it's about 36. That said, you can't overwind it. It's got a slippy mainspring, so once you've wound it as much as you're going to wind it, you can wind it all day and it will not put anything more to that mainspring. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. You'll notice you do not have a hacking movement. That's why that second hand's still going. You also notice you've got a wobble crown that deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, into the keyless works. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:14 p.m.
7:14 p.m. Put it over. Push it over, get it out of that time setting. I pretty much put it at 7:15. Doesn't matter. That is your build. As with every build, it's going to come with matching beads. It's going to come in a Kraken slider box with plaid pillow inside. It's going to come with watch cleaner. This is good on all glass and metal parts. It's everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. It's also going to get leather conditioner to keep that strap perfectly soft. If you ever feel that it's not, apply it on the front and primarily the back. Let it soak in, remove any excess. Use a rag. Don't use one of your microfibers. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like Polywatch, and it's for your acrylic domed glass that you can scratch. If you do, put a tiny bit of that on it and buff it out with that microfiber back here. If the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, filling that scratch. So if it's up and down, fill that scratch, haze it, buff it out. If it's still there, wait a little bit, let that solidify, and then revisit it. You're building up what you kind of scratched out of there. And it should be gone. That said, if you scratch your polish, I don't have it sitting over here, but I have some on hand right now, so there shouldn't be any reason why you wouldn't get it, but I'll send a Cape Cod cloth with it. So if you'd scratch that polishing, you're just going to cut off a little teeny rectangle of that. Keep that stuff in a baggie to keep it kind of moisturized or whatever. You don't want it to dry up. And then rub it back and forth. And I do it for about 30 seconds. Flip it over, do it again for about 30 seconds, and then kind of wipe it off with one of the microfibers, and it should be completely gone. There haven't really been anything that I've received, because these can scratch decently easy, and they come to me often with little scratches on them, and I normally knock everything out. But I don't think I've ever had to spend more than a minute knocking something out. I think there might have been one chance that I spent another minute on something, maybe back in the beginning, but they work really well, so that should be included as well. But that's the build. If it's going to you, or it's going to somebody you like, appreciate you a ton. Thank you so much for reaching out. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.